gonna love yourself, and you're gonna have that peace and that joy, and you're gonna work hard, and you're gonna come up with tons of positivity. And that's why a lot of people sometimes they look at me, they're like, "You're crazy. Like, how do you do that? Like, you're weird. Like, nobody thinks like that." No, it's because I learned to appreciate myself by God gave me a second chance to survive cancer, and I think that's what really triggered it, because I've always been positive. Sandra knows me since we shine our light. This is my son, Mark.
Hey.
It's an honor to be your mom, and it's an honor to also be working together and having this Shine Productions as we share our light and tell people our story and encourage others to shine their light.
Yeah, it's been amazing to grow up with my mom and have her as my not only partner in life and my mother and my mentor, but also as my business partner, walking on this mission to share the light with the world and help others to grow and be the best version of themselves, and learn to not only be the best version of themselves, but to give that to the world too, so they can then in turn inspire them to do more.
Of course, they were my first students, and his sister just graduated last year as a PT doctor. She's a physical therapy doctor at Methodist Hospital, so I'm really honored to also have her in my life. She was always the left brain, and Mark and I are the right brain. We're the creatives, and a little bit more on the wild side, and a little bit misunderstood as life went on. But I think the more we learn to channel our energy into doing good and to doing the best that we can, then we shine our light and try to inspire others. I wrote this book in 2005. My Annoying Little Brother was my first book. My daughter wanted a little sister, and of course she got a little brother named Mark. And she was like, "Send him back to Walmart." And I said, "Okay, honey, it doesn't work that way." So with time, I decided to write this book that is basically a dialogue between her and her brother, super simple, but they learn to get along and try to live in perfect harmony. Now, there's no such a thing as perfect at all, but at least they live to the best as they could to get along and try to understand. And at the end of the day, they know they can't live without each other. They were born to be together. And I always told her, God sent me you and your brother as a package. He didn't have to return you. So she finally got it. They became best friends. It's just been an honor to be their mom.
It goes away from your life when they pass away. Sometimes you get a new realization of, oh my gosh, wow, this life really is temporary. And I really need to live life with a different sense of urgency. I need to make every day count. I need to show up every single day for the people that I love, and I need to show up for myself. I need to show up to follow the mission that God has planned for us. We gotta make a move. We can't just sit here and play Minecraft every single day. And this Shine Notebook was inspired by my mom to be a light. Whenever she survived cancer, she got invited to be on a podcast and create her own radio podcast show. And she invited me on there.
Because that was our dream too. Well, it was our dream to shine our light through the podcast and the world of media, social media. We didn't know how. And little did we know, we were just planting the seed and giving this opportunity to have our own podcast.
Right.
We are here to tell you, choose your friends wisely, Lily and Cam, because those friends are the ones that are going to help you in your hardest moments.
Yes.
And they're going to lift you up. But then when they do great things, you also want to be there, what? Cheering for them and celebrating, which is another thing we're going to be doing with Bobby today. We're going to be celebrating Bobby. And we're so grateful for all the people that have crossed our path.
Yeah, it's so important to celebrate the good in people and let them know, compliment them. I love your sunflower outfit.
Yes.
Cam, I love your energy, man. You're always ready to go on an adventure. You know, share a compliment.
When I see the pictures of you and Mark at the zoo or with Destiny, you are very smart. I love that about you. Can you give me a high five?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun at the zoo the other day, didn't we? That was so awesome.
And let's get started with our workshop. And the first thing I want to ask you guys is take your paper that I gave you and fold it in half. And you're going to write on here something that motivates you. What's going to be the title of your card? You know how cards, the moment you see them, it says happy birthday, or it says get well, but what's going to be your message today when you look at your card? Make new friends. This is what I want to focus on today. Make new friends. This is mine, okay? And I'm making it as big as...
Marching on the mission.
Oh, I love it.
I'm going to be really positive.
I love
and
it.
Focus on the good now.
Spreading joy through music and art.
Oh, I love it. Spreading joy. A day full of light and hope. That's our focus. Everybody put 6 fingers up in the sky. 5 and 1. Really excellent. 6 fingers, okay? Now do this because put it above your head. Now touch your head. Touch your head. And say, I will learn.
I will learn
6
six
success principles
success principles
that will help me
that will help me
shine my light.
shine my light.
Okay, so that's our goal today. Who can share one success principle that they know?
Oh, wow.
Diligence.
Yes.
Diligence, which is what for the little ones who don't know what the word is.
That means when you start on a task, you stick with it until it's finished.
Discipline. Discipline, and it goes right along with.
It goes right with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you choose the one you want to work. So the first one could be diligence or discipline.
If you have a big why, you'll be pulled towards what you're trying to be disciplined for.
That's right. And that takes me to number 2,
Yeah.
which is Mark, you're kind of saying it. Do you know that what Mark just said is kind of talking about dreaming big? That's the number 2, a second value that we must dream big. So that's, yes, dream big. Takes me to my number 3. Number 3 is work hard. You're not going to accomplish any dreams unless you work or you do what you need to do in order to accomplish those dreams. So the next one is work hard, but I'm going to have you scratch the word hard. Write it out, but then work smart. No.
There it is.
So,
There it is.
so yes, Bobby. So
There
very
it
hard,
is.
right? Smart.
I've been going to the gym almost my whole life, but I found as I was getting older, I was settling for less in my workout, and until it got to the point where I'm like, okay, is this even doing you any good? So a week and a half ago, for the first time, I hired a personal trainer.
Uh-huh.
Now, I've had 2 sessions with this young man.
Yeah.
And you talk about getting you back in the groove.
Yeah.
Because you don't think you can do it. No, give me 3 more.
Uh-huh.
See, having that other voice reinforcing what you're doing,
Right.
I realized the importance of it.
Yes.
You can do whatever you want, but I want you to start with 4 colors that you want to have on your shawl. Something that will add joy and happiness. Which takes me to number 4. What did I just say?
Joy.
Joy. Joy is important, Bobby. You have to find joy. Even if you're struggling in that job, even if you have a job you don't like, because you're doing it from the necessity, because you need the paycheck, you find joy.
See the light. See the light in the darkness. Some people are in a great place where there's a lot of light, but they can't even see the light because they're so encompassed in some sort of anger, some sort of...
It better come from within.
You're gonna be successful if you're enjoying life, which goes with joy. But joy, life is full of challenges. You gotta enjoy the journey. So I would say enjoy the journey instead of life. Enjoy the journey.
is inevitable is that you're going to get frustrated at times and you're not going to be joyful and you're not going to be enjoying yourself at times. Sometimes that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Happens to me, happens to her, happens to everyone.
Yes.
But what my mom has always told us And that's something that she hasn't always even practiced, but then she reminds herself and then she switches back to it. And that lesson is to change your channel. Whenever you're in an angry mind, change your channel. Find a way to change your channel.
That's right.
This morning, I might have not been feeling so good at first because I was tired. I didn't get 8 hours of sleep. But I played music in the car that I know would uplift me. And I prayed. I said, God, come into my life and change my channel. Help me to find my purpose today and turn my day around. And I can feel it already has. So you just got to find a way to change your channel.
This and made the creation on the wall. He did a phenomenal job. If you see, I mean, it's like almost like a